Hi, and welcome back to Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch. It's April 1st, 2017, and it's the beginning of a brand new growing season. Um, let's start off by saying, there's been a whole lot of stuff going on over the winter months and early spring, and there's a lot to talk about and everything. So, what I'm hoping to do is just go through a garden tour and then in subsequent videos be a little bit more specific, but we'll see how that goes. Sometimes I get long-winded. Let's start off with my Owari Satsuma mandarin orange tree. Now, I've had this tree for a couple years now, and so it's blossomed again I'd say about a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. It blossomed. And now I finally believe I've gotten at least one of the blossoms to set. And that would be straight down right in there. That's grown compared to, let's say, other little ones like that. They're very slow growing, but I do notice some growth. So I believe I finally have at least one fruit that is set for now. Let's see if it holds and stays. It's already dropped quite a bit of other fruits. This orange tree is my blood orange tree. I got it a few months ago, and as you can see, it has not quite recuperated yet. It went through, I guess, what we call transplant shock. I got it out of the box when it was shipped here. It was beautiful, healthy looking, green leaves everywhere. Oh yes, and thorns. Found that out the hard way. And I transplanted it into this big fabric pot, and it proceeded to drop its leaves. And now it looks like it's slowly starting to come back here. So this is a marrow blood orange tree. So let's see what happens with that. Now, here's what's crazy. So here is one of my, why have I forgotten the words? The name of this particular plant. Goji. Thank you. Thank you, brain. It's too early in the morning. It's probably just barely after 7 in the morning. Anyways, this goji berry plant, I don't know if you can see any in the video, but blossomed, put out a lot of small little purple flowers over the past 2 to 3 weeks. There's still a little bit on there right now, but this thing has gone nuts with the flower blossoms. Now, I got 2 other goji berry plants that are the same age, but have not put on any flowers, have not bloomed any flowers yet so far. But this one, for some reason, did. Now down here, you can see I have these 3 beds here. 1, 2, and 3. These are the strawberry patch of the jewel strawberry variety from last February. So these are a little over a year old in the ground. I'm hoping that they will produce me a lot of strawberries, and let's see how this goes. They're starting to regrow, and I'll keep you updated. Over here we have my blackberries, different varieties in there, and well, they've all budded out, and fruit flowers should be coming on probably in the next month or so. I've had quite a few diseases with some of these last year, and things just haven't panned out, but we'll see how things go this year. Moving on, here are my 2 grape plants. I had 3, one didn't make it, and I've been watching and observing and trying to learn as much as I can about these and their growth habits and whatnot. This is a flame variety, flame red, I believe, or excuse me, red flame. And you can see how it has some growth right here starting to come out. And down here you can see some more budding action. Now my whatchamacallit, Concord grape right here, you can see how it's a little bit more advanced. You got more of the growth coming out here. And we just had some good rain last night, so I expect these things to really start to take off even more. Oh, in fact, we even had a little bit of tornado action here in Virginia Beach, which is very uncommon. And there was some live videos, some houses not too far away from here, about maybe 8 minutes up the road, where a tornado came through, and it was on security video footage, and it just came through and just privacy fence went down, house just started caving in and getting ripped to shreds, and I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, prayers are definitely needed. So you can see on my Concord grape here, we got a lot of growth going on. I don't know yet, I haven't learned yet really what is what as far as parts of these plants go, and what's going to produce fruit and what's just normal growth or whatever. But I'll learn, and hopefully you'll learn some things too. Now over here we have, of course, my onions, and these are a mixture of onions. I know the bed, so you got 1, 2, and then 3 rows from left to right, and I know the one on the far end are Kelsey giant onions. The other 2, one of them is Granix Yellow, I believe, and the other one is Texas Sweet. I can't remember which row is which. I have to look at older videos to find out, but they do they overwinter very nicely here, and they do a great job, and I have no problems with that, with onions. Right in there is my bed of red Russian kale. I had some dinosaur kale in there, but I think critters came and helped themselves to a winter snack. They left the red Russian kale alone, and they went for the dinosaur kale. Go figure. I guess I offered them a Golden Corral kind of buffet, and they chose what they wanted. So, all right. So let's go through here, and let's see what's happening on the other side. Now, down over here are a few more onions. I had a few runts left over, the little ones, and I gave some away to family. And those, I've gone over to my dad's house, and I had him, gave him some little runts that I had left over. And shoot, his things are just as good looking as those right there, and those were my stronger ones. My little ones over here haven't done this quite as well, but they'll produce me a little something. And this is my empty bed. I've already added fertilizer, and I've added some mushroom compost to top it off a little bit, and I hand mixed it in, and I need to do a little bit more hand mixing, and then I'm going to transplant out, hopefully today, transplant out some some lettuce and everything, and seeing if I'm going to continue my efforts to do this business or not. Or as far as I know, I'm still going to. I'm going to feel it out and let the Lord guide me as to, does he want me to go into business doing this stuff, or does he want me to just be able to be like an educator of, different gardening kind of techniques or plants or whatever? Or is it just I'm going to feed my family and myself healthy, organic, nutritious food? Or maybe homeless shelters, who knows? But that's in God's hands. So, checking this out. Now, I'm going to come back to these apple trees in a subsequent video. because something's a little strange is happening, and I want to talk to you a little bit more in detail. It's a good thing, I think. It's a good thing. Now, over here is my blueberry patch. And these flowers have been in full bloom. Well, most of them have for about, I don't know, a week and a half maybe. And of course, you know, the bees have been going crazy, just crazy. Now, I had my one bush back there in the back. It bloomed about a month and a half ago when there was nothing else going on. And yeah, I've had to do what I had to do to get that thing to survive through the frost that's come through. I didn't want it to kill all my flowers like it did last year. So hopefully I did enough to save some of the crop on that one, because it was fully loaded, just like you see these other ones are fully loaded. Like I said, bumblebees have been going crazy in here. We came out here, my wife and I came out here the other evening, and thank goodness I had my allergy pills in my system, because man, you just walk by these things and you just smell all that floral blueberry flowers. Just, oh, it was crazy good. So up in the front, hardening off on I have a bunch of other plants. I have some spinach plants, and I have my lettuce, and I have not satsuma, a Japanese green, and the name escapes me at the moment. I'll have to take a look at it. The name almost came to me, but I lost it again. It's too early in the morning to remember everything. But I have some Asian greens and stuff up there to add to a salad mix. And pepper plants are going really nice. I'll have to do a little tour of that table up there on a subsequent video. But anyways, that's kind of the plans going on right now. And we'll see how everything pans out. You know, it's another growing season, another opportunity for learning and growing good food. And so, from Pittman's Pumpkin Patch, Pittman's Garden Patch, I'll check out you guys later. Thank you for subscribing. And if you would like to leave a comment or ask a question, just post it down below in the video. Thank you. Have a good day.